Nations have pledged billions of dollars in financial aid, sent cargo planes full of supplies. But how can you help Haitians recover? We have the answer.
And new technology could hold the answer to our rumblings here in Oklahoma. The new device scientists are using to measure earthquakes.
Plus, a retro dining experience that drew hundreds to the dinner table. Dave Cathy takes us on a culinary trip back in time.
And you're probably used to seeing these athletes on the hardwood, but they took their tricks to prime time. We talked to some Harlem Globetrotters about their time on the hit show The Amazing Race. It's all next on News OK TV. This is News OK TV.
This is News OK TV. Welcome to News OK TV, where NewsOK.com comes to your living room television. I'm Dave Morris.
And I'm Angie Bruss. World leaders are discussing ways to increase the aid to Haiti and improve the relief efforts.
So far, governments from all over have pledged more than $1 billion in financial aid. But there are many individuals who are looking for ways to reach out and help the victims in Haiti.
I recently spoke with authorities with the local Red Cross in Oklahoma City to get more information on how you can help. I am here with James of the Red Cross here in Oklahoma. Many of us, all of us, know about the earthquake that happened, devastating earthquake in Haiti. And many Oklahomans, many Americans are really reaching out and helping those in need right now. And we're going to talk to him about how Oklahomans are helping. How are Oklahomans reaching out to those in need in Haiti?
Oklahomans have been very, very generous in terms of their support for the disaster in Haiti. They've been supporting with financial donations, which is really what we need right now. And they've been supporting, and one of the exciting ways that they've been supporting us is through the texting program, where they're able to text to the American Red Cross and provide a $10 donation via their cell phone.
Tell us then nationally how the American Red Cross is helping.
Well, in Haiti right now, we're actually working to get those much-needed items out to the community. So right now, we're working on the capacity to be able to deliver somewhere between water for between 200 and 400,000 people per day. We're working with the World Food Program to deliver approximately 3 million meals. We're working with a lot of other nations around the world, a lot of Red Cross and Red Crescent societies. We have as many teams on the ground right now in Haiti, one country, as we did in 2004 in the aftermath of the tsunami, from Red Crosses and Red Crescents around the world. So it's a phenomenal response.
Now, coming back to coming back to Oklahoma, tell us about how even some organizations around the area are getting involved.
We actually, again, the support has been phenomenal. We've just been overwhelmed by the generosity of Oklahomans, and we would expect nothing less. But a lot of our local businesses are also getting involved. You can go to places like Bank of America, Homeland, Starbucks, and you're able to support the effort there. We also want to remember that we do have disasters going on here on a day in and day out basis. So last year, in the year 2009, we responded to about 250 fires here just in central Oklahoma, and we were able to assist about 300 families. So we, of course, welcome your support here locally as well.
All of this information is on the Red Cross's website.
And nationally, you can go to redcross.org or locally, okc.redcross.org.
Wonderful. Every penny counts, and every water supply, anything like that, it all matters.
It really does, and it's a chance. And Oklahomans are used to disaster, and so this is really an opportunity for us to make a difference.
And when you head to the local Red Cross site, there is more information on how you can donate to the Relief Fund. You can also get updates on their efforts on Facebook, Twitter, and a host of other sites.
Great stuff. Well, 10 Oklahoma families reached out to the children of the disaster by welcoming them into their homes. 10 children arrived one early morning last week at Will Rogers World Airport to meet their new families. The young earthquake victims received a hero's welcome as they stepped onto the Sooner soil.
What's happening is our church, Cherokee Hills Christian Church here in Oklahoma City, for a number of years has supported all of God's children's orphanage in Fedja, Haiti. And after the earthquake happened last Tuesday, a couple of our members went down there to provide relief. They both happened to be in the process of adopting children out of the orphanage, and just through a series of events, things that have happened over the course of the last few days, we were able to bring 12 children out of Haiti last night. 2 of them have already gone to Kansas to their adoptive parents. The rest of them are flying in here to Oklahoma City tonight to be united with their adoptive families. 2 of the kids that are coming happen to be half-brothers of a little boy that has already been adopted in our church. Our youth minister, Jake and Tiffany Linhart, adopted a little boy named Jim So several years ago, and 2 of the boys that are coming tonight are his half-brothers. The others are just kids that folks from our church that have gone down there to do missions work have fallen in love with, gotten to know, and have decided that they wanted to adopt these children as well. Well, I think one of the things, first of all, that you're going to see is the impact on the children when they come from Haiti, which is the poorest country in North America, an average income of $450 a year for a family. They're coming out of dire poverty. They're coming to Oklahoma City, the most recession-proof city in America, according to the Forbes magazine last year. They're going to find love. They're going to find warmth. They don't have family. Most of these children, their parents have died. A few of them have been just dropped off at the orphanage. So they're going to have a whole new family.
I went over to the American Embassy, and the director of the orphanage had been there for 3 days in a row trying to get the kids out. And I went over there and I said, I'll take them out. And I thought we were just going to get to take 4, and then it turned into 7, and then it turned into 10, and then it turned into 12. And so we got 12 of them to come home.
Since the earthquake, Cherokee Hills Christian Church has received notice from at least 75 people interested in adopting Haitian orphans.
That's amazing. And while recovery efforts are taking place in Haiti, scientists here in the Sooner State are examining Oklahoma's recent rumblings. Several small quakes have hit the Jones area. Now, experts are now looking at data from a device called the Netquake Accelerometer. Students are also aiding in the research process. The new device was installed last week at Jones High School.
Well, the device that they brought out is called an accelerometer, and what it does is measures change in motion in the surface of the earth. Most of the stuff that it's recording we can't even feel. They're pretty small movements. Well, the reason it's here because we've had a lot of small earthquakes out here around this area, and they're trying to set up a series of these machines to get a close-up view of what's going on so they can more pinpoint exactly where these things are happening. Usually in the morning when I get to school, we'll come in and I'll pull up this website that has the information from our machine, and anytime it has an event, any type of shaking that it can pick up, it will record that data. This would be yesterday afternoon, and we can click on that and pull it up, and you can see something shook it a little bit yesterday afternoon. That's something that you probably would never feel. Really, this is all it is, and it is an accelerometer, and what it does is just measures movement in the ground. The reason we put it in this particular room is because we have a concrete floor that's directly in contact with the earth.
Now, more devices are being placed throughout the state as scientists try to determine why the number of quakes are increasing in eastern Oklahoma County, and I want to know too, why is that happening?
Did you feel any of the earthquakes?
Yeah, well, I saw
You saw some of the earthquakes?
Yeah. My mirror kind of shook. I actually didn't feel it, but I saw my mirror shaking.
I didn't either, but I saw on Twitter that in this very location around Opubco, they say, hey, I felt the earthquake.
That's crazy.
I missed out on it. All right, moving on. A group out of Norman is using 2 different forms of music to send one very important message. When we come back, we'll introduce you to a duo straight out of Norman who's trying to answer an age-old question through their music.
Plus, we're there for the big game in Big D. We'll take a ride with the Thunder after the break.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
Pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
News OK has a new mobile website, and it works with any internet-enabled cell phone. So you can take News OK with you anywhere. View the full articles, look at the photos, all while munching on lunch. And something I'm interested in, videos. Now you can watch News OK videos no matter where you roam. Smartphones, choose News OK Mobile.
Updated look, easy navigation, videos, News OK Mobile. Dial into News OK's award-winning content, now on your web-enabled cell phone. News OK, Oklahoma's website.
I look up to you for all the things you do. I hope to
working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
Well, welcome back to News OK TV. A local group is taking two different forms of music and creating a spiritual experience for their audiences.
Luckily for us and for our audience, the Oklahoma's George Lang and Tanner Harriet were there. They spoke with the group Visions of Choruses to learn more about their unique sound.
This episode of Static is brought to you by Red Dirt Brothers Guitars. This is Static. I'm George Lang. With Visions of Choruses, singer-songwriters Philip Rice and Blake Studdard took their background in praise music and the church and married it to their taste in grand, majestic orchestral rock and roll. Performing live at Blackwatch Studios in Norman, this is Visions of Choruses.
We're kind of a project within projects. Blake and I have played together in several different bands in different settings, and this was I kind of grew up as a worship leader in a church, and both of us have played together in rock bands and in things like that. And this was a project that we really wanted to combine kind of all of our musical experiences and bring kind of a spiritual atmosphere into a rock show. I mean, in other bands that I've played in, something that I've always really liked about music is that it welcomes an atmosphere that just changes things. That as as we sing and as we come together, there's just a freedom and like a self-abandonment that happens. Having to tell a story, you mentioned biblical themes, taking analogies and life scenarios, and somehow trying to answer the question, why are we here? What are we doing? And where are we going? I mean, hallelujah is a word it's a Hebrew word, and it means praise the Lord. But I really like to use that phrase in music, because as people sing it, it means different things to different people. To one thing to Jeff Buckley, and another thing to Handel's Messiah. And I really like that people can kind of bring on this spiritual experience and sing, as they're singing these words that they kind of understand but don't really. They're kind of entering into a realm of experience that they may not have if they're singing words like English words that they know.
It's kind of hard because there's this misconception about spiritual music that it has to be preachy or something, and this is a very experiential band where we are just trying to honestly sing about things that all artists want to honestly sing or paint or create about. So it's just kind of, we don't want to be like preaching at people or whatever. We just want to be honestly showing them what's inside of us, what's on our minds, what's on our hearts, and do it in a way that's the same way we would approach it as if we were still, doing music with the hard rock and roll bands and the hard, dance rock, electronic bands or something.
If you want to come to a Visions of Choruses show or hear a Visions of Choruses song, you really, you get out of it what you want. There are people who come who are really seeking some spiritual experience and wanting to touch God and touch heaven, and then there are other people who want a really good rock show with really awesome lights and sounds, and that's what they'll get.
Yeah. It's funny the different responses that happen at the same show. Like, there are people who be dancing around, obviously worshiping the Lord, and there are other people that are just standing doing the indie rock, like lean back, watch everything happen thing. I enjoy it, and I don't want it to be any different. I don't have a preference on how someone responds to it. I just enjoy a response.
You can listen to 3 of the group's songs on newsok.com. You can also learn more about the group and their music on Facebook and MySpace.
Very nice. Now, what goes better with good music than good food? Food editor Dave Cathy takes us back in time to revisit a classic Metro restaurant. The Cellar Restaurant at Hightower was open for 2 nights of fine dining.
I'm Dave Cathy, the food dude, and I'm in the kitchen at the Paseo Grill. Preparations for night 2 of a retrospective to the Cellar Restaurant at Hightower. Here with Chef John Bennett. Chef Bennett, come here. Come talk to me. What are we doing tonight?
Oh, gosh. We're going to do a giant stuffed mushroom this fabulous lump crab in a Gruyere cream. We'll bake this, and this is just one course.
Okay.
But we're going to start with a Cellar chicken salad. You're way too young to remember the Cellar. So Cellar chicken salad with grapes and toasted almonds, a New England clam chowder, a little cup of that, a corned beef sandwich that was very popular at the Cellar. Cellar was at Main and Hudson downtown in the Hightower building. And Miss Hightower was here last night. It was a delight to see her and have her here and her family. And then, what's the other?
We've got the corned beef sandwich, chicken salad, the clam chowder.
What
we've got the filet, the classic Cellar salad with your vinaigrette.
Yeah, I knew that, but we have one more appetizer. Neither one of us can remember.
There you go.
Oh, it's the shrimp.
Oh yeah, it's a giant shrimp on a crouton with it's called shrimp de Dijon, and it's got a garlic breadcrumb butter on top of it. We baked that, and it really turned out great. And it's a jumbo shrimp for sure. Filet of beef, Lucius Beebe. Lucius Beebe was a writer and a food critic and a grand snob. And I thought, well, I created this because he was he liked everything rich, lavish, and over the top. So I called it Filet of beef, Lucius Beebe. It's finished in a peppercorn. He made a great sauce. And this is Jason Heel, by the way. He's the chef here. And we did... and they put it on wild rice, a little filet on wild rice, braised Belgian endive, and tomato stuffed with celery root puree. And we baked those.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can vouch.
Yeah,
Delicious.
you can vouch for that.
So were you surprised that many people were interested?
I knew that there would be enough for one night. And when we had 105 on the waiting list, I said, I'll do it again.
And the Cellar restaurant opened in 1964 and remained open until 1984. More than 200 people turned out for the retro dining experience. That's so cool.
It is pretty cool. We went down there a couple weeks ago to kind of scout the old location. It really is old school down there.
Wow, very nice.
Great history. Well, dozens of fans traveled more than 200 miles to bring the Thunder to Dallas. When we come back, we'll take a ride to the Mavericks' hometown.
News OK, Oklahoma's website.
Dave, it is game time.
ANG News OK is covering OU and OSU football from all the angles.
With photos, videos, live chats, blogs, and text alerts.
From coaches, players, predictions, and analysis.
With the most sports reporters covering the games.
So you'll never miss a thing.
Stay with News OK for your team's latest news.
Powered by the Oklahoman. News OK, Oklahoma's website.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
Welcome to the big leagues of high school sports. Varsity, News OK's new high school sports page, featuring the best high school sports coverage anywhere. Varsity dedicates experienced reporters to all the local schools from Edmond to Norman, and everyone and anyone from Goodwill to Idabel. And Varsity allows you to join the coverage. Upload your photos, join the discussion with the Oklahoman's reporters on their blogs, and follow the Twitter feed and live scoreboards. News OK's new high school sports page, Varsity, the best high school sports coverage anywhere.
News OK, Oklahoma's website.
Welcome back to News OK TV. A few lucky Thunder fans hit the road to see their team play against the Dallas Mavericks.
It was actually part of a contest held by the NBA team. More than 2,000 fans had their names in the hoop, but only about 40 were chosen. Now, Kyle Roberts and I went along for the ride down to the big game in Big D and all the action on the hardwood.
Oh, it's great. I was kind of shocked that they actually picked us. I thought he was kidding when they called us up. So I was pretty shocked. You know, first time going down there. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I mean, I love taking advantage of anything that the Thunder provide.
and this is another great situation they've put us in. It's going very well so far. They pop up little surprises, trivia questions, and free merchandise to people who know their Thunder basketball.
I won an autographed picture of Cephalosha. We're excited to go. Go Thunder.
You must be really excited. You've got basketballs on your cheeks. What else do you have?
Another one on my arm.
Wow. It says the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It's very exciting. I'm glad I can experience this with my son and we can come together.
Who's your favorite player?
Dad Dwayne.
How did you guys get entered into this contest?
We actually were watching a game and it came up and we put in our promotional code and they called and said that we had won.
Thunder!
And it's the first time we've been able to really engage our fans in a promotion where we take them out of Oklahoma City and give them the Thunder experience. So today we had a busload of fans leave Oklahoma City this morning, come on down to Dallas. We fed them a lunch in the afternoon. Unfortunately, it's raining a little bit. We wanted to have a little bit more fun in the outside. But now we're here. We got a couple of luxury suites, and we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to bring the Thunder in Dallas tonight.
My brother won this on the bus, but I took it from him, grabbed the Sharpie, and we were right here in front of the American Airlines Center, and Jeff Green happened to be walking by and happened to get his autograph.
I think it's great. It's an opportunity for people who maybe can't get tickets at home to come down here, and hopefully we'll be able to hear them tonight too.
It's awesome. They're doing real good, and I don't know. Dallas hasn't even made a point from like the line. That just I don't know. It's awesome. Everybody's yelling and doing their thing. They only have that one guy yelling. I don't know. We got a bunch of guys yelling.
Oklahoma City Thunder is doing great. What do you think?
I love it. It's so much fun to come here to their house and do this to them. It's a blast.
Hopefully we can keep it up.
Oh, it's great. I'm having more fun than I know how to even express. It's awesome, and they're doing awesome.
Okay, so Kyle came up here to grace all the fans' presence. Thank you so much. Now, how exciting is this for you? About 40 fans. We came down with them on the bus. That they came in support of you guys.
We're very excited. We're thankful for our fans. Like I said, we got the best fans in the league, and every home game is like a playoff game. So I'm sure they'll be loud up here, and me and my teammates, we all appreciate it.
Wow, it's just been great. Everything's awesome.
All the Thunder staff are just amazing people, and we're lucky to have them in Oklahoma City.
All right, well, the trip was a success. The game itself didn't turn out quite how we wanted. That's okay. We only lost by one, so the Oklahoma City Thunder did great tonight, and the fans were fantastic. So I must say, for the first Dallas road trip with the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a blast. Now, that was a lot of fun, and the fans were terrific.
Kyle behaved himself.
Yes. Kyle, our videographer, definitely behaved himself, and it was just a good time and team spirit, all the way. Thunder.
Great, and a great video too. He did a good job.
Thanks.
All right, and speaking of basketball, we talked to two Harlem Globetrotters about their experience on the hit reality show The Amazing Race. We'll hear about their strategy for the game show next on News OK TV.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
News OK has a new mobile website, and it works with any internet-enabled cell phone. So you can take News OK with you anywhere. View the full articles, look at the photos, all while munching on lunch. And something I'm interested in, videos. Now you can watch News OK videos no matter where you roam. Smartphones, choose News OK Mobile.
Updated look, easy navigation, videos, News OK Mobile. Dial into News OK's award-winning content, now on your web-enabled cell phone. News OK, Oklahoma's website.
I look up to you for all the things you do. I hope to be like you someday soon.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
Well, Welcome back to News OK TV. We're used to seeing these two athletes on the hardwood, but recently you may have seen them on a popular reality show. I sure did.
Big Easy and Flight Time. They were part of last season's The Amazing Race on CBS. Well, we caught up with these magicians of the basketball world while they were at the Ford Center.
Hey, it's Angie with News OK. I'm here at the Ford Center with none other than the Harlem Globetrotters and the two biggest stars of the Harlem Globetrotters and recently stars of The Amazing Race. My favorite show, I must say. Now, Big Easy and Flight Time, you guys did great. You actually came in fourth. How much fun was this?
It was a blast. It was nerve-wracking, as Flight Time would always say. We had a good time, though. We think we represented our families and ourselves and our organization to the fullest. You know, no fussing, no fighting. We wish we could have won, but I think we wouldn't change anything we did at all.
Yeah, now that's one thing I would say, that you guys had fun and you seem to have such good team spirit for not only each other but for everybody else as well.
That was all for TV. It's over with now. No, actually, I'm joking. We came in fourth. That's what we talked about before the race started. I wear number 4, so we decided we would come in fourth.
Yes, so it was all planned.
Something like that.
Tell us about Phil. I mean, Phil is known now. He's become his own star. He's the host, obviously.
Phil is a good person. Off the camera, we had several conversations with Phil. He's actually going to come to one of our games when we get out in L.A. It was good. It was good talking to him. I think we genuinely liked each other, ourselves and Phil, and it was cool. We were entertained, and hopefully he enjoyed us as much as we enjoyed him.
Yeah, and okay, so were you happy with who won?
Actually, once we got eliminated, I really didn't care who won, as long as those brothers didn't win. No, actually, I'm joking. We didn't, they did a great job editing and made it seem like there was this big rivalry between us and the brothers, when actually we didn't know anything about it until we started watching. So we sitting at home watching on TV, and me and Big E just talking back and forth. I said, now they making me really not like these guys. I'm thinking we cool. I'm sending them text messages during the show like, why you say that about us? But it was a lot of fun.
Right. There was an elbow thrown or something.
That was TV editing.
Thank you so much. You were my favorite team, I must say, on The Amazing Race. Yeah, show us some of your moves. That's right. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He says go say.
So the Globetrotters were in town recently. If you didn't get a chance to see them, they're coming back. Are they worth the price of admission?
Oh, definitely. They are so much fun. You definitely are going to laugh at these games.
Family entertainment.
Yes.
They will be back at the Ford Center on April 8th.
That's
all the time we have for this week, but you can catch all these videos and plenty more online at newsok.com.
We will be back next week with a fresh video lineup. See ya.